What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be installing a new switch. The switch is from SMK Fabrication, a guy named Steve Kearney. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. 3D printed switch, you can see here. It's a Subaru Type 2 dash switch. Now it's specifically designed to fit in these dead switches down here, and then he's got another design that'll fit in these, and they are model specific, so he's got a couple of different types. I think he's got 4 or 5 different actual switches. They all function the same, but it's a 3D printed housing. So you can see this housing right here is all 3D printed, and it's specifically designed to sit nice and flush inside there, and it'll look like a factory switch once it's installed. It'll look really nice. It's got his little wires here. It's pretty well made. It'll light up on the front there, so when it's turned on, this ring will light up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to pop this dash off and install this switch for my Hella fog lights or driving lights. Right now I've just got the switch that came with it, this little dinky guy down here. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's just kind of zip tied up under there because I couldn't really find a good spot for it. It wasn't going to fit very well with this. I was going to drill out a hole, but it just wasn't going to fit like I wanted to. So this is a great option. It's 28 bucks in my mind is money well spent to make it look nice, and this is a pretty quality piece of gear here that Steve makes. All right, so first thing we're going to do, take this plastic pry tool, and we're going to pry this cover off right here. That's going to give us access to this panel. There's a screw in behind here. We're going to unscrew that. This whole panel will come forward. This is, I've been told, is the best way to do it. There is also, you can access it through your fuse box. Up under here, there are some clips, and just this panel will pop forward. But from what I've been told, this is the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. So stick this, you can stick anything up under there. There's a little notch in the bottom there. And then you just kind of pry this out. There's some plastic clips. Be kind of gentle. So see these plastic clips, they just pop right off of there. Okay, so here is the one Phillips head screw. Set that down. And now this whole panel, I believe there's clips all the way across. There we go. Just kind of pop it. A little tricky over here. That's the airbag. It says SRS airbag, so I don't want to fuck with that. Otherwise, I think. There we go. So there we go. You can see there's same clips on the inside of that. It's just a little tricky on this edge, the way it was clipped onto this area right through here. So there you see your fuse box. All right, so here's the switch I had in there. I have to snip that little zip tie there. Okay, so there's the factory switch that I had. I'll leave that there for now. So I'm going to come over here. I put it in this switch right there. Which is this bottom one I drilled that hole in. Okay. Kind of got to be careful with these wires. I don't want to be pulling on any of this stuff too hard. So there you can see these clips right here will pop this whole panel out. Got one there, two on the sides, one on the top, two on the side, one on the bottom. So, but I'm not going to monkey with that. I'm just going to take my flathead screwdriver. I believe I can pop that out. This hole, there we go. So there's the blank switch. That's out of there. Alright, so then what I'm going to do, so there you can see how this switch was designed specifically to fill that spot. There we go, it just snapped right into place. And that looks good. Sits in there perfect. Nice and snug. Then the rest is just going to be figuring out which one of these wires I'm going to be using off of the switch that came with the lights. So here's what I've got. So I'm going to figure all that out and I'll get back to you guys once it's fully installed. Alright, so I've got everything installed. There's the switch. Looks good in there. See, lights up. So you know it's turned on. Alright, let's see how those lights look. There we go. Looks good. Everything's tucked nicely up underneath there. I'll probably tie these wires up or just kind of tuck them up there. That's just a little excess. But I'm going to walk around to the front, show you guys the actual lights. Since I got everything tidied up, I added the two more. So there's all four of them. Finally added the last two. And then I tidied everything up pretty well. So I wired these two together. And these two together. And then you can see they kind of run down into the grill. Everything's tied up pretty nice and snug. It looks good. No wires dangling. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to keep this crinkle tubing from having this gap right here, but it looks pretty good for the most part. I'm pretty satisfied with it. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.